You good to go?
You said what?
So you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's get it. I'm gonna take this off. Probably can't even hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you. what's going What's going on? You already know the Bush the Great. We here to talk sports with you real quick. Tell you what's going on during the training camp.
Yes, sir. So as y'all know, this is our new show, the JMB, the Talk of the Dirty South, man. That's a new show. This is the first episode, man. First episode, first season. Hey, we want to name this season, man. We got a name for the season. It's called The Legacy Begins, man. This is the first episode of the first season of the JMB, the Talk of the Dirty South, man, show. Hey, so we welcome y'all. We thank y'all for supporting us. We thank y'all for joining us, man. Hey, when the YouTube channel go up, we're gonna make sure y'all know that so y'all can sub the show up. Definitely like, share, comment on these videos, man. Comment if you got something to say, because we always gonna comment back. We always gonna talk to the fans. But this is our new platform, man. The JMB, the Talk of the South sports show, man. Really, it's a show about anything, but we mainly focus on sports. So, man, hey, we just wanna welcome y'all to this new show, man. We hope y'all like our setup, man. You can follow us on YouTube and you can follow us on Facebook. So if you comment, hey, we'll be able to see it, whatever platform you want to use. So definitely join the conversation, man. But hey, you got anything you want to say before we get started?
Hey, just go out there, support us. Hey, share the video. Tell the friend, tell the friend, tell the friend. Hey,
Yes,
we gonna
sir.
keep this video going. We're gonna keep them popping. Hey, just hey for all the people who've been supporting so far, we appreciate it. And just keep doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So hey, which screen you like better? You like this right here?
Yeah, we can go out there right there. We can
Let's
go out there
get it.
right there.
Okay, so today we just want to talk about the training camp, man. As y'all all know, the training camp has commenced. I think it commenced on 2 days ago. I want to say, because it's day
Yeah,
two.
the 26th. The
Yeah,
26th just
yeah.
started.
So the players are officially in camp right now. The Atlanta Falcons, they looking good out there, man. The players arrived, they look healthy. So I'm just ready for the season to start, man. I hope we don't have a distraction in this season with this COVID thing going on. But I definitely think we should have a complete training camp with preseason games. So that's what the topic of discussion is today. We want to talk about the training camp. And the one thing we really want to focus on is the position battles to watch. So hey Bush, let's start with the offense, man. What position, what battles are you looking forward to watching?
Well, the offense, man, the offense. Hey, they made a lot of moves this year. On the
Mm-hmm.
running back core, I'm looking pretty good. I'm trying to see who's gonna take that starter position. I think Mike Davis gonna be the starter, but of course we're gonna have a lot of rotation in that area. Um, of course, um, but Arthur said inferred that his running back on court is not gonna be just one running back. It's gonna be multiple running back. But I think Mike Davis is gonna take that running back starter position. Then everybody else is gonna come in and do their part.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. For me, I already feel like, Mike Davis, to me, he the sure starter. So I don't even want to focus on Mike Davis. What I'm looking forward to see is who gonna take that second string running back position. For me, it's Ito Smith versus Quadre Olison versus Javion Hawkins. Man, who gonna be that guy? If I had to choose right now, I gotta say Javion Hawkins. Man, he looking pretty good. For me, he could be that lightning to Mike Davis Thunder. So I'm looking forward to Javian Hawkins, man, a speedster. He gonna change the pace of the game. And I feel like coming behind Mike Davis after Mike Davis bruised some people, now he bring in that electrifying speed. I think it's gonna be a different Falcons offense than y'all used to seeing. With Arthur Smith at the helm, he gonna have this offense. He gonna have this offense rolling. So I'm looking forward to see who gonna take that second string position. And then following up after Javian Hawkins, I got my boy Quadre Olison, man. I feel like he finally gonna get on the field, man. Dan Quinn never wanted to play this man. What was his name? Dirk Cutter never wanted to put this man in the game. So now you about to really see what Quadre Olison got, man. So I feel like he's gonna be competing out there for that second string running back position. So those are my two people that I'm looking forward to seeing, like what they gonna do, man. Really who gonna take that second string position.
Yeah, Javon Hawkins, like the dude, hey, he good. They been talking good stuff about. He can catch out the backfield. And like you said, he got that speed. He got the illusion and all that. I definitely see him being the second guy coming out the backfield. The Olison, I can see Olison on like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. We put Olison big body, strong. Definitely put him in, especially in the red zone when we right there on the goal line. We trying to make that touchdown, because that's what we were messing up last year. We could never score. We get in the red zone, they be right there, like 1 or 2 yards, and we can't even get across that line. But I can see Olison definitely stepping up. They say he been working out heavy, so I could definitely see him. I'm coming in on them short yards, like 3rd down and 2, a 3rd down in the goal, and we probably on the 2-yard line. I could definitely see him coming in and using that big body to run over some people.
Right.
After Mike Davis and Hawkins already did what they did and kind of got the players tired and kind of bruised up already.
Gotcha. Yeah. So for me, the second position I'm looking at is that quarterback position. Who gonna take that second string quarterback position? We already know Matty Ice is the man. We already know that. So now who's gonna take it? Will it be AJ McCarron, or will it be the veteran AJ McCarron, or will it be the rookie, the undrafted free agent Felipe Franks? For me, Felipe Franks, I think he's gonna be the next franchise quarterback out. He's gonna be the successor of Matty Ice, man. I really believe that. Felipe Franks showed out in minicamp. I look forward to seeing him actually in game time situations. I think to me he was the steal of the undrafted free agents, along with Javian Hawkins, who I alluded to earlier. But I think Felipe Franks, I think he's going to be the next franchise quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, with Matt Ryan and AJ McCarron as his veterans. They're going to get him right, man. They really going to get him right. I think he got the arm strength. I think he got everything we looking for. The size, he got a little speed on him. He's more athletic than Matt Ryan, but at the same time, he got the height and all that good stuff. So I think if he can develop right, I think he's going to be the next franchise quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I could definitely see Franks. I like that pickup when we picked him up. Hey, the dude, he pretty good for what I seen of him in college and minicamp stuff. The guy, hey man, he got the potential being that next quarterback. He a big guy, I think like 6'6", 2-something. He got an arm. It's like you said earlier, he can move around. He's not afraid to move around. So I could definitely see him in the future, especially with Manny Ice and McClung back there teaching this young guy how to play in NFL. Cause it's a different game from college. But when you got two veterans who can teach you a little keys and stuff, a little tats here and there, hey, I think the guy got a bright future. I can see him taking over in the next 3-4 years.
What's the next position you looking at?
I'm looking at the wide receiver, man. Of course, we know Calvin Ridley gonna start. You still got Russell Gage out there, but the old boy, Frank, Derby, man, they've been talking good stuff about him.
Right.
I really thought he was short at first. I had to go look it up. I thought he was like 5'10". I found out he like 6'1". and they say he remind people he remind people of Antonio Brown. I think they are comparing to say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, they say he physical, he could catch, and he doing his thing. So hey, I'm looking forward to seeing him. Of course, I think our Russell Gage is going to be a starter. Of course, you already know Calvin Ridley going to start.
Right.
But that third wide receiver, I'm looking at Frank Durban. I think that boy gonna be a beast. I think that boy gonna be pretty good. I think he gonna go out there and shine, and he gonna give her that extra push. So I'm darn sure looking good. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Of course, you got a lot of wide receivers out there trying to make a move and stuff. We went and picked up some people. We went and picked up TJ Sharp, who pretty good, 6'4" big body. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that wide receiver spot, hey, it's a fight. And like Arthur said at first, he said, hey, and ain't no one guaranteed the position. Everyone got to go out there and fight for it. I think these players out here hungry. But I'm definitely looking forward for Derby, seeing him what he could do. Cause I think he's gonna be a sure starter.
Right. Right. All right. Before I get my take, I want to shout out to some of the people that's coming on Facebook. Apparently, we can't see it. We can't see the comments on StreamYard for some reason. I don't know why. But huh?
Oh, you go ahead.
I thought you was talking. My bad. But yeah, we got shout out to my wife, Kade Kabah Howard. She said, "What's popping? Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? You know, we just in here doing our thing. Just in here doing our thing." We got Charles Stokes, my cousin. He said, "What's good? Hey, what's good, man? What's good with you? We appreciate y'all for joining us." We got Miss Raven Bird. She was like, she said, sounded like a true commentator. Way to go, Jeremy Howard. And then she sent a little awesome little GIF. Hey, appreciate it, Raven. Hey, we need somebody to take some pictures. We need somebody to take some professional pictures of us. We trying to get this social media platform going. We trying to get pictures for the YouTube channel. We finally got a logo. We'll be revealing that once that thing is complete. We're gonna shout my boy out, man. But until then, hey, we got the logo coming, so y'all already know we're gonna have our own merchandise on. We're gonna be rocking our own stuff. So we need Raven, hey, my photographer, hey, hook your boy up, man. Hook your boy up. We gonna need some pictures, man. But hey, shout out to Raven, man. Appreciate everybody for their comments and support. Hey, keep coming because we gonna, I'm gonna be following on Facebook. That's why y'all gonna see me looking this way a lot, trying to, make sure I'm keeping up with all the people that's joining us live on Facebook. For some reason we cannot see your comments on the StreamYard live chat, so I gotta be looking at my screen, paying attention. But hey, we appreciate everybody comments and support, man. So getting back to it, man. For me, what position were we at? Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
So for me, of course, Arthur Smith said, ain't nobody got a sure position. To me, that sound good in theory. But realistically, we already know Caleb. Calvin Ridley. He's the number one. He was groomed to be the number one. Eventually, he was going to be the successor for Julio Jones. We already knew that. So I think Calvin Ridley, of course, he's going to be the number one receiver. So I'm not even going to focus on Calvin Ridley. What I'm anxious to see is who's going to win that second string position. Is it going to be Russell Gage? Will Russell Gage finally step up and be the man that we know he can be? Since when Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley was on the outside, he played a lot of inside slot. But will he be able to step up and be that number two outside receiver? Next, Taji Smith. Taji Sharp. We just picked him up from the Tennessee Titans. Can he be the number two receiver? He played for Arthur Smith before, when he was in Tennessee. But can he step up and be that number two receiver, or will he be the slot? Will he take over for that slot position? Also, Olamide Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus. I think he'll be a perfect slot for us. But who knows? He may win that starter position on the second string wide receiver. You never know. And then last, of course, you alluded to him earlier, Frank Darby. I feel like Frank Darby is one of my favorite players coming into this season as far as the rookie class coming in. He hyped up, man. This man got energy. I think he can, he can win a position on this field this year. coming in as a rookie, and like you said, a lot of them are a lot of experts are comparing him to Antonio Brown, and we all know when Antonio Brown was drafted in like the 6th or 7th round, and he came in, nobody expected him to be what he is, and then look what happened. The Pittsburgh Steelers end up making the best draft pick, I guess, and one of their best draft picks, even though he really didn't work out for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but now he's a Super Bowl champion. But at the same time, we all know what Antonio Brown was able to do in Pittsburgh as a 6th rounder, 7th rounder wide receiver. So it doesn't matter where you get drafted at. All that matters is once you get drafted, what you gonna do with it. Because it's people that went undrafted that came in and made it to the Hall of Fame. It's players that went in the 1st round, 1st pick, and was a bust. So it don't matter where you get drafted at. It's about what you're gonna do when you get that opportunity. And I think Frank Darby will win a position on this team, and I think he can compete for one of them starting positions, whether this is number 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. I think he can compete. So I'm looking forward to seeing that position as well. But we deep there now. We deep there because you still got some other guys that we didn't even name. You still got Cordell Patterson, who could probably come in and be a receiver as well. So you got a lot of players at that position. A lot of people think that because we lost Julio, we just gonna suck. We about to see. You about to see how good Matt Ryan really is. You about to see how good Calvin really is. You about to see. So for me, and then we even mentioned, even though he's listed as a tight end, who knows? Kyle Pitts may be your other outside receiver. You never know. So, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing this battle, man. That's probably one of my favorite position battles to watch for this preseason.
Yeah. We still got a lot of players out there, man. We ain't named a lot of them. Yeah. Tonyo Nung, Green, who pretty good. We still got Tramiel, who okay. Hey, it's gonna be a battle, man. It's gonna be a battle. I can't wait to see.
It is.
I can't wait to see who take it.
And then even if you want to discuss the tight end position, if you want to say Kyle Pitts is number 1, I feel like if Kyle Pitts, whatever position Kyle Pitts playing, he's starting somewhere, whether it's outside receiver or whether it's tight end. So if he starts at outside receiver, then it's got to be Hayden Hurst at that tight end position at the starter. But then you also got Lee Smith, who mostly gonna be your blocking tight end. But then you got my guy. The second coming of Austin Hooper, Jaden Graham. You still got him. He gonna go out there and compete. So he not going out there to lay down and hope he made this team. No, he gonna try to make this team. So you deep at the tight end position as well. And like I said, Kyle Pitts could easily play receiver, and then it could be Hayden Hurst, Jaden Graham, and Lee Smith at the tight end position. So you never know, man. But I feel like we deep. Before we move on, we got Anthony Ray, man. My boy Anthony Ray. Shout out to Anthony Ray, man. Y'all go watch his show, man. I don't even want to get the show wrong. I didn't forgot the name of the show. But hey, Anthony Ray, man, go support that guy. He one of our biggest supporters. And he said, "Hey, what up, fellas? What's going on, man? We ain't talked to you in a little minute. We ain't been on here in a little minute, but hey, man, we appreciate you supporting us like you always do, man. Hey, that's just real. That's just real love from this man. He always showing us real love. So appreciate it, Anthony Ray. All right, next position that's on my radar, that left guard position. Who's gonna take over for that left guard position? For me, right now, I got Josh Andrews, and then I got Jalen Mayfield. I think Jalen Mayfield got to win one of these positions, but I think he can. I think he's gonna definitely be competing for that left guard position, even though he's more of more of a tackle, but he can also play on the inside. I think he's gonna be competing for both of those positions. So it's Josh Andrews and Jalen Mayfield for me.
Yeah, definitely. Man, they both gonna fight it out. We got a lot of we went out and got a lot of offensive linemen. Of course, everybody know Arthur Smith was offensive lineman, so he know a lot about the offensive line. Yep. So he went and got a lot of people, like different people for different areas. Like they really gonna have to fight it out. I can't wait to see it.
Yep. Yeah, and then also Matt Gunno, don't count Matt Gunno out. Even though right now he hurt, he could potentially come back before the season starts. So he definitely could be one of them guys that could probably compete if he able to get back healthy before this training camp in. But I think I think he has a high side. He has he has potential to one day be a good lineman, and I think he could still compete even though he's hurt. But next for me, let's go to that center position, man. Matt Hennessy versus Drew Dalman, man. Drew Dalman, the rookie out of I think out of Stanford, and then you got Matt Hennessy, who was supposed to be the next the successor for Alex Mack, but he really haven't shown us that he can be that guy. But I did hear a mini camp he was showing out. He pretty much going for that starting position. So but I'm looking forward to that battle. Matt Hennessy, I think he could take that step forward this year, and I do like Drew Dalman when we drafted him out of Stanford.
Yeah, I heard good thing about Matt Hennessy. They say he been doing his thing and stuff. But Diamond, hey, if you look at him in college, hey, he played very well. So, hey, he can step up. But I also can see them probably starting one of them at center and moving the other guy somewhere else. I can see that happen. We still got Sam Jones, who also that center. So no telling what he may step up and do. But it's gonna be a battle for the offensive line. Our offensive line gonna be different. Like, hey, all of them gonna have to go out there and battle and show what they bring to the table. But Arthur Smith, man, you never know what he gonna do. He offensive lineman. That almost like that Tennessee Titans. Like the offense line was pretty good, and he moved some people here and there. So no telling what he may do with this offensive line. And with player may switch position and stuff. But I still can't wait to see it though. But I think I think Matt Hennessy probably gonna take that center, and I think Dermott gonna move somewhere else. Maybe.
Or Dalman could be the second stream and continue to develop. A lot of times we like to be like, oh, he's a rookie, he looked good in college. You never know; it may not transition into college. Translate into the NFL. What you did in college. He may take some time, or he may be a day one starter. We don't know. But I definitely, if I had to choose right now, I would say Matt Hennessy got that. He got the upper hand over Dalman, because I feel like Matt Hennessy learned from Alex Mack. He played some key downs last season, so I think he got more experience, and I think that should help him win that position. But don't count Dalman out, though. Dalman ain't coming just to lay down. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I definitely think that's gonna be a good battle. Next for me, that right tackle position. We know we got Caleb McGarry. Caleb McGarry been a starter for the last 2 or 3 years. But I think Jalen Mayfield could be competing for that right tackle position as well. Jalen Mayfield said when he got drafted, he said, if you don't want your quarterback hit, you better draft me. And the Atlanta Falcons went out there and was like, we saw Matt Ryan take a lot of sacks last year, so we may need to go take this man up on his word. So I think Jalen Mayfield could win that starting position. And Caleb McGarry, who knows? Caleb McGarry really probably can move in the inside as well, because Caleb McGarry is more of a better run blocker than pass blocker. So I think he could move to that inside as well. But I think Jalen Mayfield could get Caleb McGarry at that right tackle position.
Hey, I can see that too. I think Mayfield. I think he definitely gonna be a starter. I can see him start on this offensive lineup. He played pretty good in college, but the college and NFL is total 2 different games. But he did talk some junk, and it seemed like he hyped about it. So he may be taking that right tackle side there. Makeda may have to step in, like you said. That would be a smart idea, to be honest. I think that would be great for the offensive line. But Mayfield, I definitely see him started this year, though.
Yeah. Do you have any other offensive battles that you're looking forward to? Because that's all the offensive battles I had on my list.
Well, we dropped the Smith too. So Smith here, a rookie. So he may be stepping up. He looking for a starter position. We went and got to do Spring. sprain, something like that. He could be stepping up. Like
Are
this
these
offense.
receivers?
No, the offensive linemen.
Offensive linemen? Okay.
Yeah. So it's a couple guys I'm seeing that may step up because that one thing about the offensive line, we gave up a lot of sight last year. So we changing. So Arthur Smith gonna be changing a lot on the offensive line. So I don't think none of them probably guarantee a starter position beside Matthew and
Chris
Livingston.
Lindstrom.
Yeah, Livingston. I think them the only two that for sure starter right now. Everyone else, hey, they fighting for a position. Who's gonna be the starter? Who's gonna be the second string?
Gotcha.
So I think gonna be a good camp and stuff this year, and we really gonna see who gonna be starting and stuff. Like a lot of players gonna step up.
Right. All right. Before we transition over to the other side of the ball, I wanna talk about these comments. Anthony Ray said Mayfield will be the starter before the season is over. Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely think he's either going to start at that left guard position or that right tackle position. What position, Anthony Ray, do you think Jalen Mayfield will start at? That's a good question. He also said offensive lineman will be the best position battles at camp. Yeah, I definitely agree because our offensive line has been terrible in the past few years, and I think with Arthur Smith, like Bush said earlier, with Arthur Smith having that experience as an offensive lineman and he knows offensive line, I think he's gonna definitely have, he's gonna make some changes to this offensive line because they've been terrible for the past few years. We haven't been able to get a consistent run game, and we haven't been able to protect Matt Ryan. So I think he's definitely gonna have this offensive line looking a little better. And then he also said guard starting out. He think Jalen Mayfield gonna start out at guard, and then I guess eventually transition over to that tackle position. I definitely see that. I could definitely see that because Kaleb McGarry, I think he's struggling at that right tackle position. I think, maybe with another year, we can kind of like see where he really at with Arthur Smith coming in, knowing offensive line. I think we can kind of, gauge, like, is he a good offensive tackle, or should we move him, or should we get rid of him? He Dan Quinn guy. So at the end of the day, man, a lot of these Dan Quinn guys, we about to really see what we got. With a defense, with a different offensive coordinator, at the helm. So, we about to really see. But also, man, I just wanted y'all to see, I want y'all to pay attention to this shirt, man. My Atlanta Hawks, bro. My Atlanta Hawks in the playoffs. I don't know if y'all remember this moment. I don't even know if y'all could see it, but John Collins dunking on Embiid with the choke slam dunk. Y'all remember if y'all really a Hawks fan, y'all was really paying attention to them playoffs. Y'all remember this shirt, man. Your boy had to go ahead and cop that thing. Shout out to my wife. She bought me the shirt. I mean, it was the least she could do. With us putting that thing on her team. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We will be celebrating this Falcons and Eagles game 1. We was thinking about going to the game, but we don't know no more. We don't know if we're gonna go to that game. We definitely gonna be watching though. It's gonna be our anniversary weekend. Our wedding anniversary weekend. So we definitely gonna be tuned in, and we're gonna get us some jerseys. But yeah, I had to go ahead and show the shirt off, one more time for y'all, man. I wish I had my shades so I can really be looking like John Collins up here, but I ain't even want to kill y'all like that. I ain't want to, put it on y'all neck like that. But hey, shout out to my wife, shout out to the Hawks, man. They had the NBA draft happened last night, and the Hawks picked up 2 good players. I think it's going to be a good contribute, like they're gonna be able to contribute to this team. I think this team got some sure talent, man. For me, so they got I don't even want to mess the man name up. I ain't even do my research, but I do know. I think his name is Josh Johnson or Jalen Johnson. I think it's Josh Johnson, but I'm not sure on that. But he's a power forward coming out of Duke. No, is it Duke or Auburn? I think it's Duke. He coming out of Duke. Dude look like he another John Collins. And then you got in the second round, you had I can't even remember dude name. I think it's Rashad something. But anyway, he's out of Auburn. He's like another Trae Young, 6'1", got the same playing style. He just not as electrifying than Trae Young. But coming behind Trae Young, hey, Trae Young about to develop this man. But enough on them Hawks. I just want to talk about that, man. Put that all in y'all ear. But hey, let's transition to this defensive side of the ball. I think this is the most anticipated side of the ball that we've been wanting to see without Dan Quinn messing it up. You know, so hey, I'm gonna let you go ahead and kick that thing off. Let me know what position in the battle that you're looking forward to.
All right, of course. Let's start with the ends. You know, our Devontae Fowler going to be starting most likely. He'll for sure start on that right end. The left end, who's going to take that position? Is it going to be your boy TJ Manu, who looked pretty good last year? You know, we went and got some other player. We went and picked up Jonathan Butter. We went and put up in the draft Zay Davos, I think his name Davos, who may be pretty good. The other guy who we picked up, I don't know how to say his name, Ogunja Dodger.
Onjun Deji or something like that.
Yeah,
Jay-Z or something.
Yeah, we still got Steven. We still got Steven Means, who played good last year. Who may could take probably that star position. If you go look up his stats, he would put a number last year, and people didn't realize that Steven Means was balling last year. So we still got him. Then we picked up the other guy, George O'Benny. Like he looking pretty good too. So of course, Dante finally gonna start the right side. But the left end, I'm trying to see who's gonna take that spot. They may even put Marty Davidson over there. I know they kind of move him a defensive tackle, but they depend on how he do in training camp. They may put him over there as a starter, you know. So I'm looking forward to seeing who's gonna take the other end, who's gonna be that headhunter, who's gonna go after the quarterback, who's gonna start to run. Because the big thing we need on this year is sacks. We don't get many sacks. We need some people who can get to the quarterback. And Martin Davis may be that guy. And last year we really didn't get him play like that because of COVID and some other stuff. But he came out talking a big jump last year when he got drafted. So I'm ready for him to put up what he was talking about. So I'm definitely ready to see that. Yeah, I think your boy Jonathan TJ Manu, he was doing good last year. So he may be taking that position. No, your screen black right now. Yeah, but hey, people out there, hey, keep on watching, keep on commenting on Facebook and stuff, and let them know what you think. The Falcons went and picked up some great players, and we still got Taquan. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
You said you can't hear me? Yeah, bad. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing their defense. I'm trying to see how they gonna do this year. I'm gonna pick up some good players.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah. Still got John Atkins. Trying to see what he gonna do.
I can't hear you now. Let me leave and come back.
All right. Yeah, we got if y'all can still hear us out there, let me know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who gonna be on the defensive line, who gonna start. Like I said before, we went and got John Atkins. I'm trying to see what he gonna do. Jonathan Bullard. I'm trying to see what he gonna do. We got John McKisson. Can you hear me?
Back. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Man, I got a phone call, then that thing kicked me off, man. I thought I put my phone on do not disturb, but I don't know. I guess I didn't. But yeah, so getting back to the defensive end battle, for me, I mean, like you said, we already know Dante Fowler Jr. most likely he's gonna be a starter. So for me, it's between Steven Means, of course, who you said before. I think he has the experience, and also he has, he's actually pretty good. I just think that he haven't had his moment to be the starter, but when he gets his opportunities, he do his thing. My only question about him is, can he be consistent? Because every time I see Steven Means come in, it's always at the end of the season when we just ain't really playing for anything, and he just shows that, okay, he deserves to be on this team. But I want to see, can he be consistent? Can he win this starting role from the beginning? Nets, Marlon Davidson. Marlon Davidson came out talking like you said earlier. He came out doing a lot of talking. I believe in him. I'm like, man, this dude gonna be a beast. But then he got hurt. I think he ended up getting COVID. And then, when he finally came in, he really didn't really do much. They was moving him between defensive tackle and defensive end. And, but at the same time, I can't judge him because remember who we had calling the defensive plays? Dan Quinn. So, I definitely think Marlon Davidson with Dean Pease as the defensive coordinator. I think Dean Pease is gonna have Marlon Davidson. He gonna develop Marlon Davidson, and you're gonna see a different Marlon Davidson this year. So I got him, him competing as well. I got John Kaminsky competing for that defensive end position. John Kaminsky is another one where he could be defensive tackle. He could play that defensive end position. So I definitely see him coming in. He been doing this thing. It's just that Dan Quinn never would give him a chance to start. Like, I don't understand it. To me, I said when we first drafted him, I said he was gonna be the next. He was gonna be the next Patrick Kearney. I don't know if anybody remember Patrick Kearney, but I felt like he was going to be the next Patrick Kearney. And then also Croy Bierman. I don't know if y'all remember Croy Bierman, but I used to love Croy Bierman, but I just felt like he never got an opportunity. When he did get in the game, he was doing his thing, but he just never really got the opportunity. But I definitely think John Kaminsky can be either a Patrick Kearney or and a Croy Bierman. So those, also who else I got? Jacob T. Mariner. Somebody who I said last year, he had this coming out party. I think he can also be one of them guys that can play that defensive end position. So all these guys are gonna be competing. They're gonna be competing for that starting role as the pass rusher on that other side of Dante Fowler Jr. If I had to say who's gonna win that position right now, I'm gonna say Marlon Davidson. I think Marlon Davidson gonna step up. I think this defensive scheme is gonna be better for him because he's a 3-4 type technique type defensive end. But also he can play the 4-3. He can line up on the edge. I just think he never had a chance last year. And then when he did come back from injury, it was just he's still trying to learn the game with no training camp. Remember, we had no training camp, so Marlon Davidson had to pretty much come in right away. And I think with a training camp this year, us transitioning between 4-3 and 3-4, I think he can really shine in this defense with Dean Pease at the helm. So I got Marlon Davidson winning that battle if I had to say it right now.
Yeah, Marlon Davis. I really think he's gonna step up this year. I can really see him playing, and people gotta remember, in college, and Marlon Davis played so many different positions. He played defense tackle, and he was playing linebacker, so the guy can move.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, Marlon Davis, I definitely see him taking that left end position.
Right. Yeah. So next for me, I gotta go to the defensive tackle position. I mean, we've been saying this for years. Who's gonna be the next guy next to Grady Jarrett? Can we find somebody to complement Grady Jarrett? To me, in that conversation, of course, Tyler Davidson, more of a run stopper. He's not really a pass rusher, but I definitely think he's going to play some key positions on this team, especially with us moving to that 3-4. He could be your defensive tackle, that nose tackle type guy. But in the 4-3, he could be your run stopper, but I don't see him on passing downs. But you also got Marlon Davidson, who can also compete for that defensive tackle role. Maybe not as a nose tackle, but definitely as a 4-3 technique defensive tackle. He can pass rush and he can run stop. So I definitely see Marlon Davidson competing, and then you still got John Cominsky, who can play that defensive tackle position as well. Just like Marlon Davidson, he's not going to be your 4-3-4 technique, but he's definitely going to be your in them 4-3 positions as a defensive tackle, maybe pass rushing. And he can do it all. He can run stop, but mainly he's a pass rusher. So I definitely see him taking up, trying to compete for that second string position as well. And then last, I got Taquan Graham, the guy who we drafted out of Texas this year. He could definitely become, he could be competing for that defensive tackle position. And then I'm gonna throw another one at you, Jonathan Bullard. Jonathan Bullard. He's pretty much like a nose tackle type guy, so he can definitely compete. And I'm gonna throw another one out there. John Atkins. John Atkins can also come in as a defensive tackle, and we can see what we got. We got a lot of talent. We just got to figure out where they fit in at, And I don't think we're gonna have a sure number two. I definitely think we're gonna have a rotation at that number two, depending on the scenario. I don't think we're gonna have like that guy like Grady Jarrett and who. No, it's gonna be Grady Jarrett, and then we'll see how things go with each player in different scenarios. So but I'm anxious to see who's gonna take that responsibility, who's gonna take that role next to Grady Jarrett, man, because you can't lose. Grady Jarrett, he's taking on 2 double teams and triple teams, so somebody got to get to the quarterback. Somebody got to stop the run. So I'm anxious to see who's gonna get that starting role. If I had to say right now, I think it's John Cominsky. John Cominsky has the most experience as coming in as a defensive tackle, and then also I think John Cominsky can do it all. He can stop the run and he can pass rush from that middle position. So I think definitely on passing downs, you're gonna put John Cominsky out there.
Yeah, definitely. The guy out of Texas, Taquan Graham. I can see him being there. He did pretty good in Texas. He a big guy, big body. We still got the guy who went and picked up Chris Slayton. He's fighting for a position. He a young guy. And one thing about it, as we start talking more about the team, I start know we got a lot of young players.
Yep.
We got this team is full of young players. So the talent we got, and we gonna have probably for years.
Yep.
But I could definitely see John Cominsky taking that position and being there. He a bit about. I think he like 6'4", 6'5", 2 probably 9 or something, probably 3 something like that. A big guy. I could definitely see him being there. Cause you kind of need that tall guy sometimes to put their arms up. And his arm length is pretty long. He a big guy. Like and he can really get up there in the quarterback phase, throw his arm up and knock down the balls. So I could definitely see John Cominsky being there to help out with the passing game. Cause that's what we suck at, is getting to the quarterback and putting that pressure on the quarterback and getting in that quarterback phase. And with a big guy like John Cominsky in front on the quarterback, throwing his even if he don't get to the quarterback, if he in front of the quarterback phase and he put his arm up, hey, he had a potential knock down the ball. So I could definitely see John actually being beside Grady Jarrett, JD Garrett, and actually playing that second defensive guy.
Yep.
The defensive tackle.
Yep. All right, let me know what's your next position.
Next position, because we already covered the ends. So let's go to the linebackers. I think we always excited about the linebacker core. We trying to see, we already know D.L. Jaws, a little core. Let's talk about Walker. That's who I want to talk about. I heard Walker been having a great time. I heard he bulked up. He much bigger now. I think he during the offseason, they put like 20 pounds of muscle. Not fat muscles on this guy. The guy been hitting the gym heavy, and he can still move. So he going to be that linebacker that going to come in and eat up guys. I can see Walker being a big part of this linebacker core. And of course, we got our Brandon Copeland, the same guy who I said, Erden. don't know how to say his name. Gonja. You know, he also playing linebacker. He playing linebacker, and plus they kind of got him at end. They don't know where he gonna put him at. That he also playing a linebacker. He can be good. He can be the secondary. You know, on the second team up. But of course, the linebacker core gonna be pretty good. I can't wait to see Lil Corn. We definitely know he's starting. Definitely know Jones starting. I want to see Walker. I want to see Walker in with them, because I think Walker gonna have a big season this year, big season. I can see him doing a lot of things. Of course, we went and got Emmanuel Elderby. I'm trying to see. I really don't know much about him, but I'm trying to see what he gonna do this year. He gonna step up. So of course, I want to see Walker. That's the only person I'm paying attention to, because I know what Jones and Lil Coin can do. I want to see what the Walker gonna do. That's my take on linebacker. I can't wait to see Walker. I want to see what Walker do this year.
Yeah, so I ain't even write down linebacker because everybody already deemed our linebacker core to be the number one in the league, the best linebacker core. You know, and I love our linebacker core. I really do. You know, Deion Jones. I mean, we already know what he could do. 4-year Lil Corn, we already know what he could do. You know, he showed out last year. Should have made the Pro Bowl last year, but you know they kind of you know, they kind of did him kind of wrong last year. But definitely, we already know we're gonna get out of him. I think eventually he's gonna be taken over when Deion Jones continues to age. I think 4-year Lil Corn is gonna be the leader of this defense. You know, that outspoken leader. I'm not talking, you know, we already know Grady Jarrett, you know, he's the leader of this defense. But I think 4-year Lil Coin is gonna be the signal caller. He's gonna be the quarterback of this defense, you know, in the middle of that field. So we already know what those two can do. And I definitely think that Michael Walker is gonna be good. He gonna have his year this year. You know, going transition into that 3-4 defense, he can rush the quarterback. You know, he can do a lot of stuff, and all three of our linebackers can cover. They can cover tight ends. They can cover running backs. So it's not just Deion Jones anymore. When we had Campbell, it's not just Deion Jones. Now it's Foyer can cover. Michael Walker can cover. And then you talked about Brandon Copeland. Brandon Copeland is another one that can play the run and he can play the pass. And then you know you also got Dante Fowler Jr. who gonna be doing some rushing line, who's gonna be in that rushing linebacker position as well. So you got a good linebacker core. You got some depth. But I definitely think Michael Walker will have an outcoming year. Along with 4-year Lil Corn. 4-year Lil Corn gonna have a year like he did last year, because I just see him as a beast, man. I see that dude as a beast. And I think with Dean Pease, and then one thing Dean Pease believe in, he's gonna blitz. Ain't no more of that cover 3 playing that soft zone, only sending your 4 people to the quarterback. No, he's blitzing. And if you remember, when Raheem Morris took over that defense, we started blitzing. We started getting to the quarterback. You know, we was blitzing from all positions. It wasn't just, you know, linebackers. You know, he was sending cornerbacks, DBs. It didn't matter. He was sending the house if he needed to. And I think Dean Pease is going to definitely send the house. You don't know where anybody can rush the quarterback. In the words of Dean Pease, anybody can get to the quarterback, and he's going to definitely use that to his advantage. Before I move on, we got my boy Michael Bush, my boy Bush brother, Mike Breeze is what he call him. You know, hey, he said what's up? Hey, what up, man? You know, how you doing, man? Appreciate you for supporting the channel like you always do, man. But yeah, so I definitely think that linebacker core, man, we definitely got a linebacker core. I just want to see us put it all out on the field. You know, before I deem us as the number 1 linebacker core in the league. I definitely think we got potential, but at the same time, I need to see it on the field. But yeah, we definitely looking good at that position. That's probably one of our strongest positions on the whole team.
Yeah, that linebacker core. I can't wait to see Walker. He bulked up to 20 pounds of muscle, and he's still moving the same speed though. Yeah, still moving the same speed, but bulked up 20 pounds of muscle. Man, hey, that boy gonna be a head hunter. Yeah. Hey, he gonna make running back think twice. I try to run, they gonna make a lot of them wide receivers start cutting across the field. Cause he gonna knock our head. I think Walker gonna be a man. He gonna really show out. I can't wait to see Walker. I think Walker gonna be a big hit this year. Big
Mm-hmm.
hit.
All
Yeah.
right, so let's move on to the next position, cornerback.
Cornerbacks. Let's
So
go.
we already know who the number one man. We know that AJ Terrell. We know AJ Terrell, man. Last year, his rookie season, no training camp. Remember that? No, that's big. No training camp. So he had high hopes. Everybody had high hopes for AJ Terrell to come in his rookie year and take that starting role, and he did that last year. He did that. He was against the best of the best week in and week out, and he took on that challenge. He got beat a couple of times, but for the most part, what I like about AJ Terrell, he gonna compete. He not just gonna let you just get to him. He gonna keep coming. And I think last year getting that experience against the best of the best, going against Julio Jones and practice every day. I think he gonna Julio and Calvin really. So he got a taste of both of those guys last year in practice. This year, he going against your Calvin Ridley. He going against Mike Evans. He got some receivers coming in here, and I think AJ Terrell. We already know what we're gonna get out of AJ Terrell. My question is, who's gonna be that number 2 and who's gonna be that number 3, the slot and the outside? For me, that competition comes down to Fabian Moore. Coming from the Washington football team. He's still young. I think he's like 25, 26 years old. He could be that number 2. He got the size, he got the speed, he got the coverage, he got the awareness. He just used to get hurt a lot in Washington. And then of course they didn't really have a good team. But I definitely think he can compete. I got Kendall Sheffield. Don't sleep on Sheffield, man. He could take that. He could really take that step forward this year.
Yeah.
You still got DeQuez Denard. You still got him. And then last, you still got Isaiah Oliver. They still have him listed as a cornerback, but I definitely think he's going to be more of a safety this year. But don't sleep on Isaiah Oliver in that slot. So I definitely think if I had to make this decision right now, I would say maybe Fabian Moore wins that second string position, and then I think Kendall Sheffield wins that slot.
Hey, it gonna be so compete. We went out and got some pro, but we got Chris Wilson, we got
Yep.
Abram Williams, we got Derek Abram. He a big guy, 6'3",
Yep.
tall guy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe you get a move. But Sheffield, I don't. If Sheffield is good, I always liked the Sheffield. Last year, he was just all balanced. Like he wasn't doing what I was expecting out of Sheffield. But we do got Pease this year who know how to play. Hey, he know how to put people in position. I can see Sheffield going and taking that position as a number 2 guy. Cause Sheffield wasn't bad. It's just he was out of position a lot, and that came with the coaching. Like if you can, cause he can move. He got the speed. He could jump. He got in general, like he got it all. It's just he was out of position a lot of the time. The IQ wasn't always there.
Right.
But of course, with coaching and this year we actually get training camp this year. We get a preseason stuff. So I really feel like in training camp they really can work with him. And then if he get with AJ Terrell and they just hustle, I can see Sheffield taking because he got the speed. Then Moore, Fairbairn Moore, he a little older, but he can still play. Like you said earlier, he just stayed hurt. Hey, look what team he was on. Hey, he was on a watching football team. So you can't really take for what he did over there, and say he not nothing. Shit, I remember when he first came there, I liked him in college. He was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So I think he can come out this year with the coaching we got and step up. If everyone know AJ Terrell gonna be starting, but I think this year, like they really gonna have to play for that second position. Like who gonna be that second cornerback? And I think everybody gonna go to the hustle. We picked up 2 rookies this year, that decent. They in college they was all right. They weren't the best, but they were pretty good. So I'm ready to see them rookies, see what they gonna do.
Right.
Of course, I think Sheffield gonna take that second spot though. I think Sheffield gonna be the second guy on the other side of AJ Terrell. And with the safeties we got, I think they're gonna be pretty good.
Right. Okay. Moving forward, next position, that free safety position. You know, I kind of have an idea. I think it's Richie Grant that takes over that free safety position. The rookie coming out of what school did he go to?
Who you talking about, Grant?
Yeah. Was it?
He went to University of Central Florida.
Was it Central Florida?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the University of Central Florida. You know, USF, I think it is.
Yeah.
UCF. I'm sorry, UCF. Yeah, I definitely think he should win that starting position. I got high hopes for him, but don't sleep on Isaiah Oliver. You know, Isaiah Oliver, you know, he got that experience. Maybe not at the position, but he definitely has NFL experience. You still got, Eric Harris, who's a veteran in the game, came from the Las Vegas Raiders. You know, he done seen a lot of football on the NFL level. And then also you have Jalen Hawkins. Can he finally, get a chance to get on the field and take over? Who knows, but definitely I think they definitely have a chance. And then don't sleep on TJ Green. TJ Green, right now they got him listed as a cornerback, but dude is 6'3". I think he like 200 some pounds. He can cover and he can hit. So I definitely see him. He could potentially take that free safety position as well.
Yeah, that safety position. I gotta say, one starter I think that probably gonna be starting for sure in safety is Grant. They've been talking good stuff about Grant. They say Grant playing the ball, he playing the player. He will uncover tight end. They were talking about how aggressive he are. I definitely seen Grant being the starter. Who gonna be on the next starter on the other side? Don't know. They say they moved Oliver to safety. He could probably be the free safety and Grant be the strong safety. But then you still got, like you said earlier, Hawkins. Hawkins played a little last year. He was a rookie last year. I heard he did pretty good at training camp starting off. I heard he playing a little physical. But you still got, like you said, TJ Green. Don't know what are they gonna put him at? They're gonna put him at cornerback or they're gonna put him at safety. He a big guy. We also went and drafted this other guy, J.R. Pace. They say he pretty good. I really don't know much about him, but I've been hearing some good stuff about him. Like he been stepping up. You also got the veteran Harris. I don't know if he's gonna be started or he's gonna be coming in sometime, but you never know. We still got the other dude, Herman.
Ron Harmon.
Yeah, he's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? He always been a pretty good safety. He could definitely be a starter. You know what I'm saying? And they said swipe out. One thing we know Herman and Harris not gonna be here long. We only brought them in to train up these young guys. So of course they may be getting their playing time this year, but we know that's not long term. On the long term, it look like it's gonna be Hikers and probably Grant most likely, or probably Oliver, or one of them players. But I can't wait to see who gonna be started. But I definitely think Grant gonna be one of the starter safeties out there. Who gonna be on the other side of him? I don't know, but I can see Grant being one of the starter safeties. Right. For what I've been hearing and how they say he already started in training camp already. I can definitely see
I can tell you who's gonna be next on. It's gonna be Deron Harmon. the veteran from New England. He's pretty good. He's not, he's not no veteran that's just coming in just a mentor. I think Eric Harris is more of that mentor type player who, he gonna make the team, but he ain't gonna be your starter. He gonna give you some, he gonna play, but he ain't gonna start. But I definitely think Deron Harmon can be that guy. And then also Jalen Hawkins can compete for that strong safety position as well, and TJ Green. But I think Jalen Hawkins should, like you said, going forward, it should be Richie Grant and Jalen Hawkins. If Hawkins can be what we think he can be, what we think he is. So I definitely think that's gonna be a good positional battle. But I definitely think Richie Grant right now is winning that free safety position, and I think Deron Harmon is winning that safety position. But it could change. Somebody could get hurt, or somebody may not be as good as we think they are. You never know. The preseason gonna show us what we got. But yeah, that for me, that's what it is, man. Defense and offense. We done talked about the position battles. For me, okay, let's do one more thing. One player from the offense that you think is going to surprise people, that's going to make a starter position on that offensive side of the ball, no matter the position, and then one player on that defense that you feel like is going to win a starting position. That's battling. That's battling. So it can't be a sure starter.
All right. For me, I think on offense, I'm looking forward to see Frank Durbin. I think he's gonna step up. They've been saying good thing about him. I want to see him. If he can be that guy for us, for wide receiver, I'm ready to see it. They compare him to Anthony Brown. I want to see it. Mm-hmm. They say he can. Hey, he elusive with the ball. He great. He can catch. He a very aggressive catcher. So I can't wait to see him. I think he gonna have a big hit this year. I think he probably gonna take that second position at wide receiver over Gage. But I still see Gage getting a lot of playing time. But I think on offense side, I want to say Frank Durbin. I want to see him. I think he really gonna step up. The next guy.
Hold on. Let me give you my offensive player. Offensive player. To me, I think this guy is going to really come out and start. Do I think he's going to be the starting player? No, at this position, no. But I definitely think he's going to play a key role, and he's going to be the second string, and he's going to get a lot of playing time. And that's Javian Hawkins, the speedster, the undrafted free agent. To me, I love this guy, man. He can do it all. He can catch out the backfield. He can do it all, and he showed out in minicamp. So I definitely think training camp. I think if he can show in training camp that he that guy. I think we may have a different type of offense. Like I said, Mike Davis he the guy. I think he's the guy. But I think Javian Hawkins is the number 2 guy, and I think he's gonna play he's gonna get a lot of carries this year. So that's my surprise person who I think gonna make this team and actually start.
All right, my defense, I gotta say Walker. I'm following Walker. I can't wait to see him play. Like I said earlier, they put on like 20 pounds of muscle on this guy. He still can move. I think he's gonna be one of the guys that show out this year. I think he's gonna go and cause a lot of people be afraid to catch over that middle. He's gonna have a lot of running backs scared to come or run that ball up the middle and stuff. I think he's gonna be a head hunter, and he really gonna put a lot of guys on their back, and they really gonna fear us because of Walker. I think Walker gonna be a head hunter. I'm looking forward to seeing him. He definitely gonna be a starter. But I can't wait to see him. That's my excitement on the defense is Walker.
All right, for me, my player that I feel like is gonna win the starting position is Marlon Davidson, man. Marlon Davidson finally gonna come out, and he gonna back up everything he was saying last year. Before COVID, we got it. Like I said, I keep saying it. We actually have a training camp this year, and I definitely think that Marlon Davidson will back up what he was saying last year. Anthony Ray said the rookie out of Texas will be the defensive shocker. Yeah, I do like Taquan Graham, man. We talked about Taquan Graham a little earlier. I think, I like Taquan Graham, but do I think he's gonna win the starting position? I doubt it, man. I doubt it. But I definitely got high hopes for Marlon Davidson, man. That was shout out to Anthony Ray though for the comment. He said the rookie free agent running back out of Louisville is gonna shock some people. I think you're talking about Javian Hawkins. That's my guy. Who I think is going on that offense. He gonna contribute. He could catch out the backfield. I mean, he got that speed. We haven't had that since maybe Tevin Coleman. Being that speedster guy. Yeah. We really haven't had like a speedster guy, in a long time. So I definitely think Tevin Coleman. Javian Hawkins can be that next Antoine Smith. That's who I think he can be. That Antoine Smith I ain't even gonna say he's gonna be an Antoine Smith. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody who I think he's gonna be like Chris Johnson from Tennessee. When CK what we used to call him, CJK or something like, I forgot what we used to call him. But Chris Johnson, man, he was fast. He can make cuts. He can do it all, man. So I think Javian Hawkins can be the next Chris Johnson for the Atlanta Falcons.
I could definitely see that. Man, Hawkins gonna have a good season. I can't wait to see that guy too, man. Cause hey, he can catch out the backfield and he got some good cuts. Like that dude can move. He can move. Like it really gonna make that defense have to change up their defense a lot. Cause that guy, he gonna be good. I can't wait to see him.
And then another person we didn't even talk about in the running back position, Cordell Patterson. He got a big body. He like 6'2", 230 some pounds. I mean, he can come through that thing. He said CJ2K. Yeah, that was his name. CJ2K Hawkins is being compared to Sproles. Now I can see that too. Darren Sproles, especially when he played with the New Orleans Aints. I used to hate playing the Aints when they had Darren Sproles, because it seemed like Darren Sproles, he just did everything. He could catch them screens. We couldn't stop him. He runs to that outside. You can't stop. It was Darren Sproles was a beast, man. If y'all know who Darren Sproles is, go type in Darren Sproles in them highlights. I guarantee you're gonna see what I mean by Darren Sproles. That guy was a beast. He was really a beast. Then he went to the Eagles and still did the same thing. So yeah, I definitely see Hawkins compared to Sproles, but I definitely see him the next CJ2K, man. CJ2K. We need that.
We still got that other running back, Caleb Huntley.
Caleb Huntley. Hey, the guy who I said, hey, go watch that guy now. A bowling ball. He a bowling ball.
He a big guy.
I forgot about him. He could definitely compete for that running back position as well.
Yeah.
We got some big body running backs now. We got Mike Davis, Caleb Huntley, and Quadre Olison. So we got some big body running backs coming into this thing to play, to compete. So yeah, I definitely I forgot about him, but yeah, we got him too.
Yeah, but man, I can't wait till the preseason start. I can see these players start playing. Then damn sure can't wait till the regular season start. But of course, I can't wait to see some of these players. We got a lot of moves. The what these coaches got a lot of moves they gotta make. They gotta make some big decisions. I just can't wait to see the decision who we gonna put on the field.
All right, man. So it looked like we got through the first episode of the JMB, the Talk of the Dirty South show, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for coming in, tuning in, commenting, liking, sharing these videos, man. We definitely appreciate it, man. The show is just getting started. We call season 1, the legacy has begun, man. So we definitely on the road to trying to become one of the best content creators for the Atlanta Falcons. Not only for the Atlanta Falcons, just as a talk show. We want to be able to talk about anything. So we're gonna have people coming onto the show. So if you got something like if you got your own business, your own show, you want to push a product, definitely, man. Come to JMB Sports, so the Talk of the Dirty South, and talk your talk on the show, man. We'll definitely have some questions for you and let you sell your product, let you market that thing on the show, man. But hey, it's been the first episode, the official first episode of the JMB, the Talk of the Dirty South show, man. So hey, it's your boy Jay Howard, aka the official Georgia boy. Hey, don't forget to tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your dog, tell your cat, tell your snake, tell your rat. Tell everybody about the show, man. JMB, the Talk of the Dirty South, man. Logo coming soon. I guarantee y'all that thing gonna be fire, man. That thing gonna be fire. I'm telling y'all that thing gonna be 5 for 5. But hey, we got the merchandise. We're gonna be wearing our own merchandise, man. It ain't gonna be no more. We're gonna still wear our little Falcon gear, but we want to wear our own stuff, man. Rock our own show, market ourselves, build our brand. So hey, we looking for people who got talent. If you got any kind of talent that can help the show progress, hey, hit your boy up. Hit us up. Facebook, Instagram, whatever. We will be creating us our own Instagram page, Facebook page, and YouTube channel. So you'll be able to follow us. You'll be able to, get, contact us, DM us, whatever it is, man. Whatever kind of talent that you have, that you feel like you can help with this show. Hey, hit your boy up, man. Hit your boy up, man. But I'm gonna let my boy take us out, man.
All right, man. Appreciate everyone for tuning in, commenting. Hey, go ahead, tell the friend, like my boy Howard say, tell your pets and all that good stuff. Make sure you let people know. And like you said before, if you got anything that you could bring to the show, hey, let us know. And if you got anything you trying to market, let us know too. We will invite anyone on the show to come in and talk about what they're doing. And if you just want to come in and talk sports with us sometime, we open to do that too. And we say here to give good contents and keep this thing moving forward. But we appreciate everyone for tuning in. Make sure you share it. Let other people know. Of course, this your boy Bush the Great, always around and stuff, But hey, good show, man. Good show. The first
show
one.
for the first episode,
good show, man. Good show.
Good show. Hey, but yeah, hey, it ain't no more that brotherhood. It ain't no more to rise up. We don't know what the new thing gonna be for the Atlanta Falcons yet, but I know it's gonna be something new. So until then, man, hey, it's Rise Up Nation and Brotherhood I Trust, man. It's your boy Jay Howard, aka the official Georgia boy. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fan of Atlanta 365 show as well. I will be putting content on there. But hey, the JMB, the talk of the dirty South, man. That's what it is. So hey, it's your boy Bush,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
My boy right here, man. Bush the Great and your boy Jay Howard, aka the official Georgia boy, man. Hey, we out of here.
Out of here.